We are the Group 2 and we're here to present and demonstrate the Arduino Project 5, the RGB LED. Here are the Group 2 members. Josh Valerie D. Palerpuna. I'm in the introduction. John Cedric Lahato. He will demonstrate and explain the procedure and instruction of Arduino. Ashik Umaid Al-Sinawi. He will explain to us our source code to run this project or to run this Arduino project. Last, Christian Barwaldo. He will the one who tell us our materials that we are gonna use and read for this Arduino project. What is RGB LED in Arduino? The RGB LED in Arduino is a single LED that produces red, green, and blue light, and by mixing those colors at different intensities, you can create a wide range of colors.
Here are the materials that we're going to use for this project. Arduino board acts as the microcontroller to control the flow of current and provide power to the LED. Next is a mini breadboard, a platform used to build and test the circuit without soldering it. Next is 5 jumper cables used to connect different components on the breadboard or between the Arduino and the breadboard, allowing current to flow through the circuit. Next is 3 220R resistor. It limits the current flowing through the LED to prevent it from burning out. And lastly, one RGB LED 5mm. RGB LED in Arduino is used to produce different colors by combining red, green, and blue.
Good day everyone. In this video, I'll talk about the instructions of how to assemble the AP5. The image that you see show a wiring diagram for an RGB LED connected to an Arduino shield or prototyping board with resistor for current limiting, and I'll explain step by step of the setup. The component in the image is DF robot shield or prototyping board, RGB LED, 3 pieces of 220R resistor, and jumper wires. Understanding the RGB LED. RGB LED has 4 legs. Red pin controls the red light, green pin controls the green light, and blue pin controls the blue light. First step, how to wiring the RGB LED. The longest leg of the RGB LED, which is the common cathodes, is connected to the GND pin on the shield using a black wire. This provides the ground connection for the entire LED. Second step is wiring the red pin. The red pin of the RGB LED is connected to 220R resistor on the breadboard. The other end of the resistor is connected to pin 9 of the Arduino through a green jumper wire. This setup limits the current going to the red light of the RGB LED. Next step is wiring the green pin. The green pin is connected to another 220R resistor. The other side of the resistor is connected to pin 10 on the shield through another green jumper wire. Next step is the blue pin wire. The blue pin is connected to third 220R resistor. The other side of resistor is connected to pin 11 of the Arduino is using green wire. Their circuit. Each pin is 9, 10, and 11 is responsible for controlling the brightness of the respective red, green, and blue channels of RGB LED. Now we proceed to our procedure.
Hello everyone. In
today's video, I'm going to show you how the RGB LED in Arduino works. First, we set up three important colors for the RGB LED. This color will help us to control the brightness of each color. Each pin controls one of the three primary colors of the RGB LED. In this case, pin red is connected to pin 9, pin green is connected to pin 10, and pin blue is connected to pin 11. There are the pins will control the brightness of each color. Now, we'll move on to the setup function, which is run once when the Arduino starts. In the setup, we set the 3 RGB pin as output. Using pin mode, this allows us to send signal to this pin to control the LED color. Now, let's talk about the loop function. This part keeps running over and over again. Inside the loop, we use something called set color to change the color of the RGB LED. To pick a color, we use three numbers, one for red, one for green, and one for blue. The LED will show the color for 1 seconds or for 1000 milliseconds, and then it will change to a new color. Let's break down the color value. In this code, there are set colors and the numbers. In the first one, set color 20400. This creates a red color by setting the red component to 204 and leaving green and blue at 0. And the second, set color 051 204. This creates a blue color with a slight hint of green value 51. And the third, set color 0204. This creates a green color by setting the green component to 204 with red and blue at 0. The color change every with a 1 seconds delay between each color. Let's talk about the special set color function. This function helps us change how bright the color red and blue are. It needs three numbers to work. One for red or letter R, one for green or letter G, and one for blue or letter B. It uses the analog right to make each color brighter or dimmer. The number can go from 0, which means the color is completely off, to 255, which means the color is super bright. That's it.